The path of generations is defined by those who design the systems. Power often hides in the quiet spaces between a grand vision and its technical implementation. Historically, unconventional ideas frequently invited persecution. To protect their work, scholars and mystics withdrew from the public sphere, forming quiet circles of influence, brotherhoods and lodges designed as intellectual sanctuaries. We see this in the record of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. As described here, this group emerged in the 19th century, combining Hermetic philosophy with ancient ritual. The text summarizes, "He who understands the pattern understands the world." In this tradition, a change of perception was required before a seeker could understand the deeper truths of the cosmos. Secrecy became a shield for exploration. Members used geometry, alchemy, and sacred languages as tools for contemplation. These symbols also served as strict markers of belonging, ensuring their knowledge remained within the circle. By protecting their work from the chaos of the public sphere, these brotherhoods realized they possessed a monopoly on specialized information. They had created the first blueprints for quiet, organized power. Over time, hidden power transitioned. It moved from philosophical circles into highly organized, institutionalized structures that operated within the framework of conventional society. The Jesuits provide a clear example. As this page details, they became renowned for intellectual rigor, their members undergoing intense training resembling spiritual military discipline. Further down, the text highlights an observation. Where knowledge and discipline unite, influence inevitably follows. Through schools and global missions, they shaped the modern intellectual map, exerting power quietly through cultural presence. Other organizations, like the Sovereign Order of Malta, preserved medieval knightly traditions to maintain modern diplomatic standing. These structures often outlived the civilizations that created them, connecting ancient systems with modern international affairs. While some systematized diplomacy, others focused on latent human potential. If we examine this section on the Vril Society, it describes stories of a universal force underlying matter and consciousness. Legends suggested that those who harnessed this unseen energy could gain extraordinary abilities. Whether through education or the pursuit of hidden energy, the goal was the same: systematizing knowledge and discipline. Once an organization masters these foundational principles, it moves away from simply observing the world and begins to actively engineer its future. Modern control mechanisms now operate in plain sight. We've entered an era where global frameworks organize the future through massive visible systems. This tension is visible in United Nations Agenda 2030. Looking at this chapter, titled The Hidden Architecture of Power, the text explores the struggle between centralized planning and individual freedom. While the official goals address poverty and stability, true influence resides in the bureaucratic, quiet spaces where policy is implemented. Power consolidates itself quietly within these global frameworks. These massive systems function as a modern descendants of earlier blueprints. They consolidate influence through layers of systemic complexity that are difficult for any single observer to map. The ultimate manifestation of this hidden power is the surveillance state, a world where information flows constantly through invisible networks. Hermetic practitioners once sought patterns to understand the world. Today, this process is mechanical. Algorithms monitor behavior, sorting chaotic data into rigid grids. Our digital life is a mirror. This information is the new hidden energy, a currency allowing managers significant global influence. This creates the tension described in the text. The tool that watches the world must also be watched. Systems designed for convenience can gradually evolve into instruments of control. The hidden architecture of power no longer requires force. It directs life effortlessly through the convenience of the technologies we choose to use every day.